it was horrific to watch the video, to see what happened to him. It was absolutely horrific to see. I don't want to segregate that as one issue because that's what we tend to do these days. Some issue comes up in the world and we all go hashtags on it and then we forget it 2 weeks later.
You've been a Miss Universe and you've always stood for equality and humanity. How do you look at this quest for equality that is going on in the US right now with regards to racism?
But, it is not going on right now. It's been a prevalent...
It has been, suddenly it has come up after the George Floyd.
Yeah, and it was horrific to watch the video, to see what happened to him. It was absolutely horrific to see how insensitive and how careless we've become with... I don't want to segregate that as one issue because that's what we tend to do these days. Some issue comes up in the world and we all go hashtags on it and then we forget it 2 weeks later. It's a deep problem. It's this divided world where people on the name of so many different things are so divided in their approach, and it's so easy to trigger that in people. I, for one, come from a country where we have a beautiful mix of people, of sentiments, of their faiths, of their beliefs. And the best way, I think, to stand up for something like that is to be who you are every day of your life, to be an embodiment of those beliefs, to be respected.
Of course.
No divides to be accepted, to live in an inclusive world. And you can't really attack a situation, you have to attack the very source of that situation. So that's how I see it.
Question is Upneet Kaur from Nainital. It's great to see you again on screen. You're my favorite lady, ma'am. Stay blessed. Question is, your advice to the world during these hard times as still hate and negativity are prevailing over love and kindness.
Mejan, this is the saddest thing, I think, sometimes when you look at it, you think, कि इतना कुछ हो गया दुनिया भर में, and we realized without a doubt now that हम isolation में नहीं जीते हैं. It's like the butterfly effect. जो हमारी life को affect करता है, वो दुनिया में बहुत लोगों को affect करता है. We're not in isolation. Despite that, there is so much cruelty that has been coming out everywhere. Be that to human beings, to animals. It's like there is, I think, a time of, how the worst of humanity comes out before the best can be woken. I'm really praying to God that as this time ends, we come to realize, because it's getting highlighted at this moment, you see, हम लोग जब बहुत busy होते हैं ना, बाहर काम चल रहा होता है, हमारी commitments चल रही होती है, दुनिया में क्या कुछ हो रहा होता है, they're not really highlighted because we're so busy with our own making of a living, supporting our family, our people, all of that. But suddenly now, as we are in our homes, we realize what's happening in the world and how directly or indirectly it's impacting us. So you're right, Merijan. At the end of the day, I believe kindness will win. I believe that we will lead, all of this will lead us to there. We're not there yet though, unfortunately.
This is Sai from Mumbai. After 26 years of Miss Universe, how has your outlook changed towards your life?
Beautiful. इतने प्यारे प्यारे questions आप ही को भेजते हैं. I like this, yeah.
Questions बहुत हैं. I think there are a lot of questions, but I've selected the ones which are interesting, and I thought that you'd like it.
Lovely. They're very nice questions. Okay. My outlook to life kept on changing, Janmari, every day, every moment that I've lived. But 26 years of being Miss Universe puts a lot of things into perspective. I mean, it changed, this competition changed an 18-year-old's life forever. I got to see the big picture, the world. I went to 33 nations in 1 year, representing not just Miss Universe, but my country. And it showed me at a very young age that you must not waste your life and time on small things and small ideas in divisiveness. The world is one. You live as an inclusive person. 26 years later, I realized I have become that which I had seen when I was 18 years old in the world. I've become an inclusive person. I belong to, you saw that? This is what it stands for. The very idea that don't divide me into even my name. I don't want to say I am Sushmita Sen. I am a particular religion. I am rich or poor. These are all transient things. They'll change. But it's enough that we celebrate as human beings that we are, and that's enough.
Inclusive. I think that's a beautiful thought, to be honest.